Okay,
And
so
so after I cooked my lasagna noodles, as you can see, I'm just picking them up with my bare hands. Now the way that I can do this,
now did you wash your hands for video for viewers' sake?
yes,
Okay.
yes, absolutely. Um, the way that I'm doing this now is after I drained my lasagna noodles, I soaked them in cold water so they would not burn my hands, and which um, pasta can burn a person's hands if they don't watch it. And I'm going to put some more sauce on this. I'm going to spread it out. And this is a very simple recipe. I know that this might surprise some people, but this is really, really delicious, even though it's only got a few ingredients. It's very, very good. And we got some mixed vegetables here. As you can tell, I got a bigger bag and a smaller bag of mixed vegetables.
Now does it take both bags?
Um, yes, we like it with a lot of vegetables in it, a lot of veggies. And these are just out of the freezer. They don't need to be cooked or anything. They'll cook in the oven.
And the table is clean.
Yes, yes it is, absolutely. I'm going to spread this out here. Lots of good veggies. And they don't have any potatoes in it. We don't want any potatoes in this vegetable lasagna. We think that the lasagna noodles are certainly enough starch.
Yes. And this is a good recipe for a person with high blood pressure and diabetes
Yes,
because we don't add any salt and stuff like that to it because the cheese sauce has enough flavor in itself.
yes, that is very true. Now, as you can tell, I'm putting some more lasagna noodles in the pan right here. And I'm going to start on the second can here and put some more sauce.
So, Mom, tell us some of your stories about your brother and your mom and how you came to be such a good cook.
Well, my mom liked to cook, and I've cooked ever since I was in middle school, and I've always enjoyed cooking, and especially at that age, I really felt big, as you can imagine, like a big girl, cooking for my mother when she was working. My mother was a widow for many years because my biological father died when I was almost 4. So she spent many years being single, and she had to work, and that was back in the day when a lot of women didn't have to work because I was born at the tail end of 1958, and there weren't as many single mothers back then.
So what did your mom pass from?
Uh, well, she had a lung disease about all of her life, and she was able to live a normal life for many, many years, but then it finally caught up with her, you might say, when she was in her late 60s, and in a 5-year span of time, I would guess, it gradually her health got worse, and so we certainly weren't ready for her to go yet at the age of 71, but that's the age that she passed away.
Well, she seemed to have lived a good long life.
Well, not as long as we might like her to live.
Yeah.
Compared to...
And that my little dog named Feng Shui is saying hi to the camera. He's usually camera shy.
Yes, yes.
So your mom, how old was your brother when he passed, and what did he pass from?
He was 53, and he had high blood pressure, and he didn't do enough to take care of it. And I think some of you can relate to that if you have any men in your house, that they can be very, very stubborn about going to the doctor and so forth. And so by the time that he got in the hospital, he was 53 years old, and by the time he got in the hospital, he was there only for about 2 days, and they discovered that he had pneumonia, congestive heart failure, plus his blood pressure was excessively high, and they were going to put a pacemaker in him, and while they were preparing to do that, he just suddenly died. So me and Juliana both, and my husband, we all have high blood pressure. So I urge anyone with that condition, don't mess around with that stuff, because it's never a good idea to let anything like that go, because if you let it go for years like that, you can be a walking time bomb like my brother. And it was just a sad thing, because my brother didn't get to see his daughters get married, and didn't get to see his grandchildren, and that's just really a sad thing.
So that's why on this channel we're striving to make healthier meals for you, to show you it can be done and delicious.
Yes, absolutely. Anyway, we didn't use all of our lasagna noodles, but as you can see, the pan is full, and so now I'm going to put this in the oven.
So how long does it have to cook in there?
Oh, about a half an hour.
Okay. So we will be back when it's done, and we'll have our guests taste test it for you.
Yes.
And we're back. We're pulling the vegetable lasagna out of the oven right now. And it is done. That looks good.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
So, what else would you like to say about your lasagna?
Well, I hope that some more people will subscribe to our channel. We've got some more good things coming up. So excuse the dogs barking. But we have some more good things coming up, so stay tuned.
Like and subscribe, and have a wonderful evening and stay safe.
Yes.